Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2024 F-350. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to look for any dents, any scratches, any kind of blemishes here on the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's working properly. And then finally, we'll pop the hood and evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are honestly really good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front, just because that's where it usually is. But I'm not seeing much of anything. So obviously it needs a bath, so we can thank Utah weather for that. That's awesome. But yeah, looking really, really solid. Looks like you have a really small one in there. And it looks like it's already gotten the paint touch up on it, but nonetheless, good to know all the same. So let's start going around, see if there's anything that we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. But tires on here are in great condition. You got loads of life left in those, so that's awesome. Love that. Got the dually. Cool, just popping the trunk with a key fob here. You do have that dampened tailgate, so that's nice. Nice long bed. Looks like you have a little bit of a scuff right in there. It's a little indentation there. So it's not on the paint or anything. It's on the plastic trim piece up here. But nonetheless, good to know. Good to know. All right, honestly, as far as the exterior goes, I'm really impressed. Give it probably a 9.5 out of 10. It looks really, really solid. So before we hop inside, here's a quick look around some of our lot. So this is maybe, I don't know, like 30% of our cars. So we got more over on the other side of the building over there, and then we also have another lot that's obviously not here. So we sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. We've been around for 33 years now. So specialize in rebuilt titles, it's kind of our niche in the market. I don't know, you don't have to know all that, but I feel like it's nice to know a little bit about who you're working with, you know? We didn't just start up yesterday and just trying our best. Anyway. So here's a quick look on the inside. You got heated seats in the rear, leather interior, so very, very nice. You got the little, not black, brown accents, which look, I'm a big fan of them. So I'm obviously biased, but I think they're really cool. Let's turn it on real quick. So I did not start it before this video, so this will be a cold start in case you care. Some people do, but let's check it out. All right, so we got two warning lights up right now. The first is my seatbelt light, which is, you know, correct. And the other is the tire pressure light, which is, I assume, also correct. So 'tis the season for that, but we can fill that up for you. That's pretty easy. Let's cycle through a couple things real quick. Okay, oil life's good, engine hour's good, seatbelt, sweet. Status information, vehicle maintenance, let's look at that. Cool. So pretty straightforward there. Everything looks pretty solid. So let's go over a couple of the features. I'll be honest, there are a lot of features here. So for the sake of time, I'm going to go a little bit fast just so this video isn't like 40 minutes long. But starting off with some of the fun stuff. So you have your adaptive cruise control as well as your lane keep assist. So that's a lot of fun. Your truck will just drive itself. Down here is just a couple basic stuff, headlights and whatever. I don't know. I'm not super going to focus on that. But mirrors go to the side. You do have the blind spot monitor on them. Windows roll down and up, down, and up. There we go. So down here you're going to have your cooled seats, your heated seats, and your heated steering wheel. AC. Let's make sure that blows cold real quick. All right, it does blow cold. Let's check the hot. Give it a sec. And it does blow hot, so that's fantastic. You're gonna have your 4-wheel drive up here, as well as your towing and trailering and all that jazz, so congrats on using that for business. That'll be awesome. Down here, you can control the infotainment screen here. You can just turn it off or whatever. Camera system, working great. You got your 360 on there, so love that. You have your running board controls, towing and trailering up there. You can connect your phone, apps. I mean, you have like most everything you can have. So if there's anything specific you want me to zero in on and kind of focus on showing you, I'm more than happy to do so. But like I said, we can get lost in this infotainment system for hours. There's a lot of stuff you can do. So, not right now. Anyway, down here you're going to also have your wireless phone charger and a couple plugins. As far as the interior condition goes, it's really, really nice. Like, I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, really anything. Like, you got your floor mats in the back there as well, so that's fantastic. So it's a little hot in here, but let's close the window. All right, so let's pop the hood real quick. Let's check really fast in the engine bay, and then that should be good for this video. All right. All right, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're planning on buying. The reason being, regardless of how much you know, even if you don't know anything under here, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like acid buildup all around your batteries and there's rust all over everything and you got like, you know, spider webs and junk, then I would probably ask some more questions personally. That being said, this looks great. I'm not super surprised since it is a 2024, but trust but verify, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's something that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new truck.